afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? First off, I want to thank everybody for all the condolences and stuff. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, for sure. And as it said there, I'm going the 8th. The 8th, I fly out of BKK. Um, to good old sunshiny southern frickin' California, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'm only going to go for a week. I was going to go and actually stay and get a bunch of stuff done, and then I figured maybe that's, I don't know. I figured I'm going for my mother's passing, so I'm going to go for that. I'm not going to go and meet everybody and say everything and then say, okay, I'm out of here. I'm going to go party with some friends up the street. I don't want to do that. So I figure maybe what I'll do is, let's see, two regrets. One is I'm kind of, I should have got back earlier. Mainly my fault with all the passport bull crap and stuff, But anyway, I don't know, good or bad, I mean, do I really want to remember my mother curled up on a bed? I don't know. I've got a good thoughts in my head. Basically, all I've had is just in Russia, freaking everything I'd done from when I was a kid all the way up, with my mother. And I wasn't the greatest son in the world. She thought I was the firstborn Italian male child. I was like a god, and I could do no wrong. But she was unconditional love, that's for sure, man. That's for sure. She will be missed, and the outpouring from everybody has been way off the charts, man. She touched a lot of people. So I want to thank everybody. I'm going to try to go through who's here and everything. Nikki, I know, and Joe, how you doing? Brock, Logan, thank you for coming. Everybody, let's see, Joseph, I don't know if I know you. Do I know you? How you doing? Glad to meet you. Let's see who else. Nikki, Jack, Andrew, how you doing, Andrew? So, Andrew, I was planning on trying to, anyway. Let's see. Traveler, how are you doing? Thank you for coming by. Tommy J, Maui, wow. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Bobby, and I got getting a bunch of offers too. One being, well, I'm not going to catch up with everybody. I'll catch up with you as we go through the chat. Randy, which is like right over the hill from where I'm at, has already offered to come to LAX and pick me up, which is freaking awesome. I just don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm only staying a week, from the 8th to the 15th, and I'm back. And like I said, it was like I didn't want to mix that honoring her and also taking care of this and taking care of that. I'm going back to honor and say goodbye to my mother. I'm not going back there to do business, not going back there to see friends and whatever. I'll see my family, and I'll see a lot of my friends. They're already coming from far away too. But we all grew up together, man. It was really an interesting, hey Grinch, how you doing? An interesting youth. I mean, I could write movies, the stuff that we did when we were kids, on Van Nuys Boulevard and cruising and running amok in the early 70s and late 60s, early 70s, and having a bunch of fun. And we always ended up, my mom was there, she was cooking food, fed everybody. She had special meals for everybody. That's the kind of stuff I'm remembering. So it's not all like, I don't know, I thought it was going to be different. I didn't know what it was going to be like, to tell you the truth. Did it hit me? Yeah, it hit me pretty hard. I was kind of surprised on that too. I know she's in a better place. She was not. I know she wasn't a happy woman. I know that for sure. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody for that. I'll get off the downer stuff. I really appreciate it, though. You guys are freaking phenomenal. So I did get. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but this page, I don't know, should I show my passport? Probably not. That first page is like a card, not a page. And that's weird looking, too. Black and white. I don't know if you guys are used to a U.S. passport, but definitely wasn't what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be the red, white, and blue in USA. And anyway, they went to a different one. So anyway, so I've got that. Everything's done pretty much. I've got to go back to immigration and final up my. I had to fill out a piece of paper, and I got to go over to my close one here for my multiple entry because I kind of figured I'm already scheduled. I rambled. The reason too, like I was saying, just to go and honor my mom, and then what I'm trying to do, I think now, is get on the schedule of going every 4 months, 3 times a year, for the 2 to 3 weeks. And I told my wife I want her to go with me because that's the biggest thing. Seeing my mom was one thing, but if I would have had all this stuff and could have went, although I didn't feel comfortable breathing, I still don't getting on that freaking plane. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Hope I don't have a panic attack. I'll make my doctor give me Xanax. But anyway, have that she didn't get to meet Nitnoy. So I told her I think what I'm going to do is, and the flights are expensive too now. If I could have got it ahead of time, I could have got it for right around 1,200. I had to pay 1,600 for the shorter notice. But the stuff out at July, 800. So I told her, let's start working on your visa or whatever we need to get now, so you can go in July, because I'll go back in July and do all this stuff that I was going to do. Hey Gary, how you doing? You okay? Your trip will go smoothly. Yeah, it will. I'm not looking forward to getting on that frickin' plane. My breathing's fine, but in my mind it's not. So. Did you get married, Nikki? I don't know, Nikki. Were you expecting to get married? Her son. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, so I got that, and I figured I was gonna go do some stuff and run around the house here, but the cousin hasn't showed up in a few days, which is probably fine. But I said, hell, I'm gonna go on and at least do a short live stream and thank everybody. Hey, Nanette, how you doing? Good morning to you. To thank everybody because you guys are freaking awesome. So I had to make sure I came on here and said that. And then I don't know, Bobby. I'll let you know too when I get there, as with Randy and anybody else that's in the near vicinity. And we'll definitely. I don't know. I'm going to be doing nothing as far as I know. So maybe we can get together with Randy if you want to and meet someplace for lunch or dinner or something. You let me know. I don't know where Robert Mack is. Robert, are you in California or are you in Missouri or wherever the hell you are, where you got the new place? If you're around too, maybe we'll all talk. I don't mind doing that while I'm there. And then I know Bobby's coming back the end of that month. I'll be back actually before you. But Bobby's coming back. I think the 29th, but I don't think you have. Last time I talked to you, you didn't have airfare. All right, Randy, for sure. Well, definitely going to see you regardless. I mean, you're over the hill. If I don't do that, I just feel like a pig, that I didn't come and shake your hand or something. But because Randy's right. From where my mom house where I grew up is probably what, Randy, 25 miles from you to Thousand Oaks, something like that. Maybe 20-30 minute drive. Back in the day, it was quicker because there weren't as many cops and you could haul ass. But now probably 30 minutes. But you've had tickets for a month. Okay, cool. So you're going to be here. He's going to be here for 3 months, which is going to be awesome. And hopefully, we'll. I know I'll be getting together with Bobby, checking out his house. I still haven't seen your house yet. Did you do a video on it? Because I haven't followed anybody's videos or done anything. It's been horrible. I haven't even answered any of your guys' condolences and stuff too, but I will. I will. I'll try to do it today. I feel bad when I don't answer stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I wasn't far, put it that way. And I used to go that way all the time. We used to go over to Moore Park and Thousand Oaks and run around, run amok at wee hours of the morning. Wasn't good stuff, but it was fun stuff. So that's the plan. So I'll probably be gone. I probably won't. I don't know. I'm gonna bring the. I'm not gonna bring my computer. I'm gonna bring my iPad. So if I get the whim, I might do a live stream or something from there. I'll definitely do them up until I leave, which is how long from now? It's only like a week and a half away, right? Something like that. I didn't look at it. Let's see. What is the dates? So today's the 28th. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not. It's a week away, man. Wow, a week away from tomorrow. So 8 days. Wow. Okay, so that's got me moving. And I don't know I don't know my mom at her house. My wife bought. She got on this kick. I don't know, a year ago, buying these Louis Vuitton and Kors or whatever the hell it is, these purses. And she'd buy them on eBay and then have them sent to my mom's house. So my mom was all, I'm saving them for her, and she'd send pictures of all these. Well, it's like a freaking suitcase full of purses. And I was just going to bring my carry-on and maybe a little, computer sack with my iPad and some other stuff in it. So I don't know if my wife's. I'm going to tell her, why don't you just wait till when we go there in July and you can take them. Maybe I'll grab them. I don't know. Hey HKE, how you doing? I usually call you just HK, but how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So there's a whole bunch of these purses. I'm going to say 10, 12 of them. And I don't know, could I get in trouble bringing those in? What are they going to look at me going, what are you doing with a suitcase full of used purses for? So I just say, well, I'm thinking about the ladyboy thing. I haven't completely ruled it out. I might go that way. I don't know. I don't know what I would say. Robert, did you ever answer me? You probably did, and I didn't see it. Are you going to be around, or are you going to be in some other state other than California? Oh, here you are. I'm leaving Monday or Tuesday for Missouri, and we'll be back in Pasadena area middle of April. Oh, so you'll be gone. I'll be getting knee replacement. Wow. The end of April. I will post a video to show you how simple it can be. Yeah, my cousin. I did talk to my cousin, of course, on crappy reasons or whatever. But he had both his knees done at the same time, which I thought was insane. He had it done before Christmas. He said he's still hobbling, which I imagine so. And they're not quite, I guess healed. But he said, I'll talk to him in person, face to face here in a week. But I was going to try to get some information about that, and I got to get them done. So when I come back, but there ain't no freaking way that I'm doing both of them at the same time. Let's see, what did... Yeah, I was supposed to meet with Andrew, too. Close to your Thailand. I'm sure you are. We were supposed to kind of get together for lunch. We've been trying back and forth, and now I'm probably going to be... I don't know, I still might. We'll still figure maybe something out. Hey, Mark. And my condolences. It's way too young, man. I mean, my mom was 90. I look at it, yeah, it's a sad, sad thing, but when Mark's sister-in-law, right, Mark? He lost his sister-in-law, 36 years old, kids and everything. Man, can't even imagine that. That's why I always looked at when my wife passed. It was like she was 60 years old, and I'm going, well, that's too young, that's too young. And then I'd be watching TV, and they'd pop on with them flipping commercials showing a 3-year-old with a bald head and, with 4-stage cancer, and I'm going, okay, maybe it wasn't so young for my wife, but 36 is just way too young. All right, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. She's real close to meeting her $100 deal. I think it was $76 the other day when I looked. She met at 102 last month and 103 the month before. So you guys are awesome. My wife's got smiles from ear to ear, and she's having a good old time. So Let's see. Hey Scott, how you doing? But yeah, if you guys aren't, let's see. Yeah, anytime, brother, man. That's ah, death, man. It's a tough one, right? How do you talk about it? Like I said, it's a little bit. I want to say weighing on my mind. At 90 years old, and my mother was on a skateboard until she was 87. Right before the COVID hit, she was, every day, 7 days a week, up at 5 a.m. at Catholic Church at 6 o'clock, Mass every day, and swimming lessons and singing lessons and bringing the communion to the hospital. And she was in charge. I called her the death squad at St. Joseph's, where they're going to have the ceremony there with the priest that she wanted. My brother had set up all that. He's been extraordinary. I really sometimes I get mad and whatever, but the last 3 years has probably been tough on him. But things have gotten better, and so I'm hoping anyway. When I get there, I'll see him. But anyway, at Saint Joseph's, she was in charge. If anybody passed in the parish or whatever, she was the lady that would call you and say my condolences, and do you have the funeral home set up, and do you have the viewing, and do you have the church set up, and I can help you with this. She was the death lady. So I don't know who is now, but this will be her final pass through there. But when I think back on it, and I'm going 90 years old, and if I could be as mobile as she was and do everything that she was at 87, man, I got to figure I had a pretty full life. I don't think she really needed the last 3 years. I don't think it was that bad. It was only really bad for, I'm going to say for her, for people around her and my brother and stuff like that. It had been hard on them for the 3 years. But for my mom, I think the other were tolerable, not what you would probably want, but the last, I want to say 6 months, 6, 8 months, it got really bad, depression and all that kind of crap. So it's easier than losing someone that's 36 years old. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think I didn't know how I was going to feel, and I didn't know what was going to happen, but it just been an inrush of just awesome memories that, because I'm old, I don't remember them until, oh shit, yeah, I remember that now. When she would do it. Her big thing was she loved to get the family and friends, my friends, over and put a big table up, maybe 15, 20 of us, and then make gnocchi and lasagna and meatballs and homemade bread and homemade pizza, and she loved to cook, and all those memories, sitting around the table and laughing, and 99.9 all good memories. The only bad memories is me being an asshole when I was a kid. I put her through a lot of stuff. God knows how many women I ran in and out of my bedroom window in the middle of the night, and smoked a lot of weed and did a lot of drugs, and she didn't have a clue. She was clueless. Maybe it was good, to be clueless. But so it's mainly been, bringing back good memories. Am I going to miss her? Yeah, I'm going to miss the old bird. No doubt, no doubt. Can't pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Mom, how you doing?" That kind of sucks. But we'll see. Yeah, exactly, right, Des? And forget everything else. Yeah, I have to. I was a god, man. Like I was saying, I could do no wrong. My other aunt with her kids was worse than my mom. I mean, they could stab somebody right in the front of their mom and say, "I didn't do that," and my aunt would have said, "No, my son didn't do that." But my mom was close. I could do no wrong, and anything that I did, she was behind me 100%. Didn't matter what it was, riding motorcycles, working, whatever I was doing, she would find the good in everything that I was doing and tell everybody how good her son was doing. So it was amazing. Hey, Uncle Craig, how you doing? And Tony's here. Is it Tony? I don't know. I'm bad on remembering stuff. Anyway, so that wasn't too bad. So I thought I'd do a short, you know, live stream, basically to thank anybody. So if I say a short live stream, that means like a 3 hour live stream. That's what you're probably all saying, but I don't think so. But we'll see. I don't have anything to do. Well, my wife's going to come at 11. She wants to take me to lunch, and I guess she wants to take me to the temple and make an offering to the Buddha or whatever for my mom. I don't know exactly how all that works. Yeah, it is. And I mean, I've got a bunch of family. So there's going to be, I'm imagining they're going to have it at my brother. I didn't ask my brother that. He's got a new house, big house, I imagine. And I'm sure he's going to have it there. So I'm going to see pretty much everybody. So, except for a couple of friends and some business stuff that I wanted to take up in Northern California, I'm going to pretty much get to see everybody who I haven't seen in over 3 years, maybe longer. And so I'll get to, hit them all at one time, so that'll be cool. I haven't seen anybody pretty much since I've been in Thailand. And then, of course, I haven't been back there in over 3 years, since before I got sick. So it'll be a good time. And the Catholics like to, I don't think there isn't any better funerals than an Italian wake type thing, except for maybe an Irish wake. They might rival the Italians on sending off their family and friends in a happy singing, remembering everything, and a lot of drinking. Except for me, I won't be drinking, but they will be. So I probably ought to bring some booze. But it'll be a good time. Hate to say that, but it'll be a good time. My mom will be. She would be happy to know that everybody had a good time at her wake. That would make her happy. Hey T, how you doing? I didn't see Gator either. And if I missed you guys coming in, sorry about that. I'm not on the. I'm never on the top of my game, but I'm not on the top of it right now. So yeah, I don't know. I trying to think of anything else that's going on. The trailer deal. When I get back, it'll only be maybe a month from when I get back. It should be done and here. So, and I'll start on it. Everybody else, we got like 36 subscribers on the Trailer Trash Thailand channel. And I'm going to put a video up on there too, just whatever. I think on the solar system. So if anybody's interested, I'd appreciate it if you watch it. I got to get watch hours on there for my wife. I'm going to try to make that a fun, good channel for my wife. She'll if I can generate something on there that would go to her. Well, actually, she will too. She's going to go camping, she said. Now we'll see what happens, but it'll be good. I mean, if she can make $1, why not? She pays taxes, does all her stuff. I still don't consider this working unless I'm getting paid. I'm a U.S. person. I'm from America. I don't work unless I get paid. So if they want to call this working, I'll have to definitely disagree. I don't work for free. Never have. Wasn't my deal. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, great new channel, I hear. But we'll have some fun over there too. And like I said, I'm not stopping anything on this channel. But the other one I think will have more of the content. I think I'll enjoy doing. On here, I enjoy doing the live streams. I do enjoy doing some videos and stuff, but God, I just can't get used to having that in my hand all the time and shove it in people's faces. I just can't do it. Chuck amazes me. Joe, James, everybody. They've always got their phone or something. God knows how many videos I could have done, and I'm going, oh shit, I left I didn't even bring my my GoPro, and they'll say, "Well, I could use my phone. No, I don't have a gimbal for it here with me, so I don't film anything." And people, I think, are interested a lot, especially with the kids and going to Bangkok and eating in Bangkok. Even in that last trip, I have one more video that I was working on earlier this morning, real short one on the Mexican restaurant that I recommend if anybody's in Koh Samui to go to. Real nice guy and his wife, and the food was good. So I'll put that up. It's only going to be 3-4 minutes, something like that. So you'll if you're there, go by and give them some business. But I don't know. I want to get better at it, but we'll have to see. There's a moment of your mom that is important to you. If I'm watching the kitchen stool my folks have, nothing else matters. Told my dad to give it all to charity, but the stool. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. My aunt was the same way. She was almost like my mom. She was one that had the 7 kids, and my mom worked as a waitress, so from 5 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I got shoved in with the other 7 kids with my aunt, and she basically, for my younger years, I damn near thought that her and my uncle were my mom and dad. But when my aunt went, it was just an ashtray that I wanted, from her, and it wasn't even a fancy ashtray or anything worth any money. It was one because it cracked me up when we were younger. We'd go to when we'd go to Vegas, and she would just load her suitcase full of ashtrays and pencils and pens and anything that she get her hand on. Man, what the hell are you doing? They want you to take this stuff. They want you to the salt and pepper shakers, that inch. I mean, she was quite a character. I miss her a lot too. But I guess she'll be rapping with my mom now, so I guess that's a good thing. Hey, TNW, hey Tim, what's up? Yeah, it's weird, right? The weird little things. What I really wanted, she had those. My aunt wore those cat's eye. What are they called? The pointy deal that back in the 50s and 60s, the glasses that they had with that came to a point. But I didn't want to ask for those. I figured one of the kids would want that. But I was happy to get the ashtray. I thought it was awesome. Everybody else is, wanting this and wanting that and back and forth. And pretty much my mom was pretty good about that stuff. She had a lot of antique piano, dining room table, dishes, what do you call it? The fancy silver and the china and the china cabinet, but all old, the round door stuff, the one that I used to pick on the bottom that had the Crown Royal and the Chevette Regal in it when I was young. She'd already wrote that down somewhere, and I think she even put frickin' tape on the back of the stuff so people wouldn't get confused. This is for Whitney, my daughter, or this is for Bryce, my son, or this is for Robin, my cousin. She knew where she wanted everything to go. So but you're right. If there's one little thing that really pops out at me when there, and I'm sure it's going to be something that's not of any value, I will grab it. You're absolutely right. Little things are easier. You can just set them on the, you got them. You don't have to, have any kind of. I'm not bringing anything back except for maybe purses or whatever, Louis Vuitton or whatever the hell. This one was the same way. She had a whole closet, walk-in closet, full of shoes and purses, and they were either, what was it, Michael Kors or something, and Louis Vuitton and all these things. I guess they were expensive. I don't know. Her sister took most of them, which was fine. Now, what am I going to do with a bunch of purses? So, she was into them, and now this one, she loves that crap too. I don't know. Hey, Martins, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Did you go over 1,000 yet, or I know you just put out a couple of videos. I want to say you were like at 990 something. So if you guys aren't subscribed, even if you're not really into the koi thing, try to bump them over 1,000. It's kind of a neat milestone to get over, and it's a hard one too, hard fought. So, but I think he was at 990 something or 980 something. So please, if you would, do me a favor. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? Uh, Shane, plug for what? Speak. Anytime, brother. Do it repeatedly. Let's see if you can get it just so all the chat is just Spanky and the bear. Uh, Anytime, you know that. Oh wait, it went up to 1,023, and I lost 41 subs. Yeah, YouTube's been weird. I guess I forget who it was. Who was it that used to come on just recently? Was it 45 Guns or something like that? Somebody will remember. Somebody that doesn't have Alzheimer's like me, like maybe Jake, was saying that he had that kind of thing happening. What are you at now? I thought you were at 990 something. Put him at, oh, he said I just subbed and put him at 1K. There you go. So you should be at 1,000 now. I gotta make sure. If you guys would, I'll put it back up. Did somebody post um, his site? It would be great. I lost 41 in 10 minutes. Yeah, that shit'll happen. I'm still at what am I at? 19. Where am I? Let's see. I've been bouncing back and forth. I went up to 1940, but now back was down to 1937. Now back up to 1939. I've only gained like seven subscribers in 28 days. So it's weird, and then all of a sudden it'll jump up. So hopefully, if you guys aren't, yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. You get some extra stuff too. I mean, to play with on YouTube too. But it is, and a lot of people actually, you know, want to make a dollar or two off of YouTube. To me, it's not my priority. I'm not doing it for that. My wife does. She wants it. She wants to give back to Thailand, as she said we do every month. Like I said, I should go over here and check because I keep you guys advised on the members and the 1,000 baht we give the kid every month. And let's see, we still have 26, which has been about normal, and $22.40. So that means that I only have to put in just a little bit of money. But that's awesome. And it's really weird. It goes up and down. And I know a lot of people buy them for other people. You guys are freaking awesome. You know, I didn't even know you could do that kind of stuff. Tommy had said that one of the people, Joe bought him before. And I think HK bought him too. So thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Hey, Ron John, how are you? Just saw you. Simply thanks. No worries, Vern. But, you know, push them over. Try to get them up in case they try to take some away from them. So if you guys aren't, you know, get it. It's very hard getting the first milestone. Yeah, it is. I remember. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get to 100. So when I got to 100, it was like, yeehaw. 100 people want to look at this. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will. I hope. I'm not looking forward to that. What is it? 16 hours on the plane? Or 12 hours? Hey, thanks. And did you guys go and watch my Dinner the Dog video that she has on there? That was the one she was completely paralyzed, laying down on the ground for crying, not in pain because I grabbed every muscle and joint on her body because I wouldn't have let that happen even though the Buddhists here were pushing for her to live. And thank God. You know, syringe, water, chopped up food, you know, I mean, they did everything. And now she can sit up and we got her that wheelchair and she can walk. And you'll get a kick out of it if you watch the short. My wife put some music because she's got kind of a tick and she'll probably have that forever. She's, you know, her legs involuntary stuff, but she can move her legs and move that damn thing. So if you guys get a chance, watch it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, thank you, Unseen. I appreciate it. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, yeah, and I'm really horrible. I'm like this. Everybody tells me I'm surprised. They're surprised I'm alive. Every trip that I go on, I get a window seat. I sit there. I never get up. I don't pee. I don't walk around. I don't move. So they said you're just a blood clot waiting to happen for that 12, 14, 16 hours. It's amazing how can you not pee? I don't know. But it's amazing. I'll get out and go into the airport and go through whatever I got to do, and I'll go to the bathroom. I don't know. I need to move around. Hey, Bo. I know Bo had it's here. I know Bo had I think a live stream or something this morning too. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll try to move around a little bit or whatever. The one, just try to. I know that um, the planes are filling up, man. So anybody that's saying that Thailand isn't getting back to normal, I mean, I don't know what I'm seeing on what I've been checking flights over the past week. Uh, there's a lot of people flying, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to force myself. I don't want to croak on the way to go honor my mom. That wouldn't be it. And it was really weird too. I still haven't put anything on Facebook or any kind of social media. A lot of family has. I just haven't. I didn't think about it much, man. I never thought about it. I always thought that I would die first. My mom was just an old, she just was tough as nails. In fact, my wife first started talking to her and whatever when I was laying with that tube shoved down my throat, and my mom just crying her eyes out to my girlfriend at the time and saying, please find a Catholic church and get the priest to come over and give him his last rites. And I mean, I did die, like, I don't know. They never did tell me, but I know the weird dreams and stuff I had. I know I croaked at least 3 or 4 times, and they brought me back. So, I always thought that, she would be, crying at my funeral. And I never thought, I'm going to have to say, I probably won't. I never say anything at anybody's funeral anyway, even if they're expecting me to. I'll just, I don't know if I can control myself. I don't want to break down and, weeping and, not that I think that's a bad thing. Like I said, when I was younger with the stepdad and stuff, that was unacceptable. You weren't a man if you shed a tear and, and fought. And we had a weird outlook on life. There's a bunch of good people here, weren't? I think anyway. Dave asked for an aisle seat when you get to the airport and get away. That's what I'm gonna do. I did that the last time that I came. You know when I found out about that, Robert? Me and my wife. This one, the last vacation we took about 8 months before she passed away. We went to Cancun, and my knee was killing me, and her back was killing her. She had 4 back surgeries. The poor woman was a mess. And so when we got to the airport, and we had walked through LAX, and it damn near killed us. And when we got to Mexico, I said, "Screw it, when we're on the plane, I want a wheelchair. We both need wheelchairs." So they brought up wheelchairs. We had to wait a little while, and these guys rolled us all the way out to where we needed to go. I mean, they would have rolled us to the frickin' resort if we would have asked them, because I gave them $20, which I guess is a lot of money. I don't know, $10 a piece didn't seem like a lot to me. They wanted to know when we were leaving and how we were going to be coming back to the airport. And damn if they weren't waiting there with wheelchairs for us to arrive, and took us all the way through. And from that point on, I just said, screw it. If my knees bother. When I went to Phuket fishing with Aaron and Tim, me and Tim, my knee was bothering me. I said, screw it. I'm not going to be in pain. And they wheeled me up, and they did. They moved me up to the front of the plane, and put me in an aisle seat in the front, and stuff like that. So I will definitely be doing that, especially going through LAX. I did it the last time that I did it was the last time I went back, and through China was Beijing was a nightmare, but I don't have to worry about that because I'll never fly any Chinese airlines. I'm horrible. There went 3 or 4 subscribers. Just nothing against that. They just, I don't know, man. When I was there, I've never got so many dirty looks in my entire life. Should I judge a whole race on that? No, probably not. I'm an asshole. But I just, everything that happened with all this virus stuff and all that kind of crap. I don't know. I live in Thailand, so obviously I don't have a problem with Asian people, but and getting off the plane. I mean, do you guys? It's bad everywhere, but on China Air it was a nightmare. When you get up in a plane, okay, you're getting out, so the row in front of you goes out, and then the next row goes out, and then the next row goes. Oh no, no, they're ramming up the middle, and just pushing people. So finally, I just shoved my arm out and hit one guy in the stomach, and I looked at him and I said, "You're going to wait until I get up." And he just looked at me, and I guess he understood. And I put my arm back down and got up and walked. And it just, I don't know, is it just no respect, no, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody give me the word. Disrespectful, right? People. And they just happen to be Chinese. But like I said, you can't, it's happened on other flights too, but mainly on the ones to China were just horrible. Let's see. Yeah, usually when I go, because I know that, I don't know what you guys are talking about. When my mom, okay, every place when I would go to Costa Rica in 2015, when I would come back every 90 days while I was there, and the same thing coming here, I would stay at my mom's house, had my car there, I would go wherever I wanted to go get my visa for here, and then maybe go up to Central California, see my son or see friends or whatever. And then I would come back and she would drive me to the flyaway, which was 10 minutes from the house in Reseda. And then I would take the flyaway. I wouldn't, because Randy said, God bless him, I'll come get you at LAX. I wouldn't tell my worst enemy, come pick me up at LAX. But I probably will have somebody come pick me up at the flyaway somewhere. And I'll talk to you, Randy. I'll let you know. But that was the easiest way. And then getting out too. First I was rushing out of the freaking airport because I hadn't had a cigarette in 20 hours. So I was really bad back then. I had to chew Nicorette gum or lozenges on the flight. That's how bad I was with smoking. So I would run outside, and a couple of times I missed the bus, and then it was usually 20 or 30 minutes before the next one for the flyaway I wanted to go to would come by. But that's the best and only way I would tell anybody to go to LAX. Have somebody drop you off at the flyaway. I can't even remember how much it was. It was cheap. I don't remember for each way. And when they pick you up, you don't even have to have any money on you. You just have to go. That's what else I liked about it, because I usually didn't carry any American cash with me. I do now, but you just go up to the bus, get on, and when you get off, they have you outside the terminal, and you have to go through one door where there's somebody standing there, and you can buy your tickets either at the window or in a machine with a credit card or whatever you want, and boom, you walk and you're done. My mom was usually there, and she would pick me up, and away we'd go. So I would never do that. LAX sucks. The taxi costs $100 each way to LAX. Wow. Is that cheap? I don't know. Inconsiderate. Yeah, there you go. Is that the word? That's the word. Yeah, and I don't like inconsiderate people. So. Hey, Nanette, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was the easiest way to go. So I'll probably do that, and then whoever I have pick me up, I'll go to wherever the closest uh, um, flyaway is to them. So I don't know. They have one by you, Bobby, or is it a pain in the ass? I don't know. I took an Uber a couple of times. My mom couldn't take me or get me or whatever it was. I just took an Uber from wherever I was to the flyaway, and then same thing when I got back. Took an Uber from the flyaway coming back into the States to wherever I was going. I hire a van with a driver when I go to LAX, give them a return date, and they're always there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was easy for me, and it was only me too. I didn't have the wife and this, and a bunch of. So I just had to worry about me, so I didn't really care what I was in. But the bus was had free internet on it, and it was comfortable as hell. I mean, the seats were nice, better than the airplane. Yeah, you do. I agree. Yeah, she's a good one. She's a great lady. She's one of my number one. Uh, hoorah! People, just good people. All the people from the Philippines that you'll get to know as they subscribe to your channel. They just support everybody, and I like to support them back. And it works. It's kind of a community. Actually started with Bobby, time to get going, and he met a lot of people on his channel, and then I started getting involved, and everybody else got involved, but Annette and all of them. Another one's right here too. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You did a live stream. I almost jumped on. I did go by it, and I had a bunch of stuff. My wife was getting ready for work, and I missed it, but I will catch them. Yeah, there is Van Nuys. Yeah, that's the one that I go to. Dave, what city you going to and from the airport? Yeah, Van Nuys, I think, is the one, right, Bobby? I think it's on. God, I forget the name. I think that's Van Nuys. It's got to be. Um, but yeah, Van Nuys. But it wasn't as cheap. I can't remember how much it was, but it was like $6 or something. I don't know. It was some weird deal. $9. I don't know. Maybe it was less than that. But it was so convenient. They take your luggage, they put it underneath. You can get in there, recline back, and most of the time they're not full. Very rarely, depending on what time you get to the airport. But always a good way to go. Getting price alerts now on flying. Hey, Expat Paul, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. You'll like the channel. I enjoy it. You guys know me. I'm not gonna recommend any channel on here that I don't think is good. Yeah, it's Reseda, Chatsworth, Canoga Park, West Hills, that area. Used to be just Reseda. Now it's West Hill and Canoga Park. There was always a Canoga Park. That's where all the bike shops were in Canoga Park. Hey Ryan, you made it. How you doing? I'm subtext. There's Robert's got you. I forgot to tell you there's a 300 thing. Well, that's cheap. Cheap. Bobby had to pay 100. Just a minor detail. No big deal. Of course, I will be expecting a $300 sushi lunch. Is that included in the package? I'm kind of looking forward to, the immediate things. I'm such a weirdo of trying to lose weight and trying to get healthy. And what's the thing I'm thinking about is how quick can I find a Jack in the Box and get a couple of hamburgers soaking in secret sauce. Sick man. Not supposed to be eating that stuff. $2.90. Is that the specials? $2.99. But yeah, weird stuff, right? You think of, and Mexican food. I mean, I'd rather do that than I might get one hamburger with soaking in secret sauce just because I've been jonesing for it for over 3 years. But definitely not good for you. That's for damn sure. Thank you, Scott. Uh, so let's see. Huh. So let's see. It's been almost an hour. That figures. It's just supposed to be a quick live stream to thank everybody for for how good you guys have been. It's been awesome. Like I said, you guys, the outpouring from everybody on YouTube, on Facebook, on everything, and even I knew my mom had a lot of friends, and people that this is the kind of person my mom was. She was in charge of Northridge Hospital at one point. She took babies in to her house before they got adopted and took care of them. And I'm talking little babies when she was 70 years old or whatever. And another thing she was is that I forget the name of it. No One Dies Alone. And she would go in, people that were in Northridge Hospital, terminally ill, no family, no friends, no nothing. Her and the people that were in this group would go in and read to them and talk to them until they passed away. And that's the kind of person she was. So I'm hoping that her passing, she went in her sleep. So I'm kind of thankful for that. I'm hoping that all her expectation of her Catholic upbringing and 7 days a week to church and all that, I'm hope that when she did pass, her expectations were immediately seen, and she's in a way better place, put it that way. Yeah, I didn't ask him for that, but I should do that, huh? It's too late now? Probably too late. I will. And you had said that before, and I don't know, my mind's been going 200 different places, so. Being outbid, 290. Oh, is that what Robert's 299 was? Okay, now I get it. JJ Drones, yeah, Trucking Channel. Everybody check out his channel, please. Yeah, JJ's a good guy. But yeah, I know, an hour. It goes by quick, man. The other day it was, well, the one that I did, I wanted to do quick. And I got like 200 views. Thank you, guys. Like I said, the outpouring and everything has been phenomenal. And all the people, especially on Facebook, that's what my mom was on. Just the friends and all that kind of stuff. Of course, you'd never hear from the people that you read to, or the babies that she took care of 20 years ago, who are now 20 years old. She did a lot of good, my mom. A lot of good. Was she a pain in the ass? Biggest one you ever want to meet. Just an Italian lady, the Italian guilt, the the everything. Wouldn't want her any other way. No other way. Yeah, I should have done. I might still call the person I was dealing with, just for the hell of it. All right, did I catch up? I think I'm caught up. JJ Jones. Thank you, guys. Bobby's on top of it. Everybody's on top of it. Scott's always on top of it. Thank you, Scott. And I don't thank you guys enough, too, the moderators and stuff. I know I got a bunch of them, but everybody that's a moderator is a good person. I know they watch my back. So, and like I said, we haven't gotten much troll activity, which is awesome. And I think that being sub to the channel for 5 minutes really helps. So, and good, I'm hoping they don't. I'm not going to start any crap anymore with anybody. So, I just want to relax and be retired in Thailand. What's Dad saying here? Too bad it's the off season or the reindeer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm looking forward to getting there, getting that over with, and getting back. I hate to say that, but it excite me. I'm not going to go see my grandkids. I'm not, I'm not. I'll see my son. Well, I might see my grandkids. My son's coming down. He usually brings the family, which is he's a good family man. My son's top notch. So maybe I'll get to see them. I think my daughter's coming. I'm pretty sure she will. I didn't catch her. I did text back and forth with my son a little bit. My daughter answered me, but she was working. So we'll see. But just the whole family, everybody will be there. I'll get to see everybody. I'm sure they got a million questions for me. It's been 3 years since they've seen me. And have a good time. Hopefully, maybe I can meet up with Bobby and Randy and grab a Jack in the Box hamburger. Just kidding. Get some lunch or something somewhere. And Jai too. I don't know if she retired yet, or is she not retiring until the day before you get on the plane? Are you there, Jai? Are you listening incognito? Thank you for your condolences too. Jai sent me something too. Everybody's been great. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, to take his plane. I haven't seen him either. I know that. Yeah, I think he's just busy doing life. So I'm sure that when he comes around, when he can, he'll start doing his deal again. But I got a bone to pick with him. Somebody's got to tell me how I can change the music in that intro that he did for me with on the bikes and stuff, because the music is overlaid into the talking. I don't know how to separate that. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. I don't know. I'm not that talented in editing. Maybe Chris knows. But I'm getting, not that it matters, the 3 cents that I would make on a live stream. But they're copyrighted, and it was through, what's that one that everybody uses, the music place, which I'm sure he belongs to. But it's from there. One of the guys on there, it's his music, but I'm sure that Richard paid for it, so I don't know. Cool, thanks, Martin. You'll get a lot of support from people, and like I said, doesn't have to be with Coy or anything like that. People are just, when they meet nice people and talking to them, and the people from the Philippines, they're just supportive. If they like you, they'll support the living crud out of you, and always come to a live stream, watch your videos, and and all that. They're awesome people. You need the original. That's what I thought. And Richard could probably do it in a second, but I know he's busy, and it's not that big a deal. The last 2 videos, actually, the one that I'm working now, I'm using my old one that I did with the drone footage. It's kind of long. I don't know, 28 seconds or whatever. But I'm sure everybody that watches my videos just goes click, click, and jumps up to 29 seconds and starts watching the video. Cool. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. Send it to me, Dave. More than happy to fix it. Okay, cool. I will. I think I have it still. If I do, I'll. What can I send it to you online? What's the easiest? I can send you the file, and maybe you can, I don't know. I'd heard Chuck saying that that he tried messing around with the speed of the music, like even the slightest speeding it up slightly or down slightly, and the robots or whatever of YouTube, they don't recognize it as the same song. I think it was Chuck. Maybe it was someone else. I don't remember. But I mean, I might as well fix it. I mean, that 8 cents is money that's not getting back to the Thai people through my wife. Like I said, I don't think this channel is ever going to go anywhere, but it's going to be my favorite thing to do until it's not fun anymore. And like I said, with no activities with the trolls and stuff like that, and me, not instigating shit, it's been pretty quiet, which has been awesome. It makes it a little bit more enjoyable. Not that that's ever going to change my mind, but it does make it more enjoyable. Don't need. Oh, you don't need the original. You can just do it. Can you take it off of the videos that I've already done? I think you can get that right off of YouTube, can't you? I don't know. Seems like the trolls used to pick stuff off all the time and make it say what they wanted, right? Hey, Aaron, how you doing, brother? Epidemic, that's it. Uh, yeah, that's the one. And I haven't joined one because I'm going, God, I don't do that many videos, but that music that's in my Modavi, and I'm probably not saying that correctly, that's the editor I bought and the one that I use and pay for every year, which is kind of stupid, but I'm so used to doing it. It's like working with StreamYard. You know, it's easy. I don't want to learn anything else. I'm old and lazy. I'll try out and see if it works on karaoke song. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know that it was Chuck or somebody was talking about uh, fooling with the speed, and it was nothing that you could really, you know, that much difference, and only on short things, not a whole, thing, that a clip and stuff like that, that longer than you should. But he got somebody got it to work. So if you just want the music change, I can pull it down and cut it up into whatever you want. Yeah, what it is, Chris, is that the music that he is overlay. It's not like a separate deal like I do, underneath. It's actually part of me. The music is going right when I'm talking like this and blah blah blah. There's still music going on, and I don't know how to separate that. I just want it to change just so it would pass so I don't get copyright, whatever. It's not a strike. They say that right out of the gate. I guess everybody's nervous about getting strikes. This is not a copyright strike. But you can't monetize it, and they get the monetization. So, hey, by all means, take the 4 cents and have a ball. But thanks, Scott. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, this channel I hear is real good. I don't even say that about Got to Love Thailand. If you're out there and you're watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I hit the 1940 one time, and then it went back down to 39, 38, 37, 36. I think even down to 35, and now it's at 39 again. When I get done with this one, it'll probably be down to 36 again. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. All right, yeah, just want them not to copyright claim it. Claim it, that's it. Copyright claim. That's all I want. And I don't remember. Let's see, I can have them copyright claim this if I wanted to. So let me see. I know you know what's one I'm talking about, but let me see if I can pull it up. Can I pull it up from here? Where's my file at? Where are you? File, wrong finger. File, Explorer. Let's see if I can find it. Download. God, I don't know where it's at. That's horrible. God, I'm so unorganized. I guess I don't even have to do that. I could do this. Let me go to D. Where's D at? Let me pull up this one. I can pull up. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Day 3. Yeah, day 5 or 6 at work, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to stop it. Oh. Can you... Let me move this thing. Can you guys hear that? I can't see right now because... There we are. Can you guys hear that? Chris, can you hear that playing? How do I do that? Let me see. Okay, let me see if I'm share screen. Screen, share screen. That's not the one I want, is it? No. Windows. There it is. Okay. That music. Now watch. Did you hear that? I hope I did it right. I think I did. Turn your hearing aid. Why was it too low? Can't hear it. Really? It's very low level. All right, let me try it again. Oh, first I got to go to the file. I got to do that all over again. File Explorer. And DJ. And yeah, it's like I can hear it through. Let me see. It's at 100%. It's real low in the beginning anyway. But I don't know how I can. I don't know how I. Oh, maybe no. I don't know how I can make it any louder. Let me see something. Let's see if I go here. I'll try one more time and then let's see. Window. Oh, it's not there because I don't have the window up. There we go. Do I have to turn? Let me turn mine. Let me try. Oh, maybe that'll be louder. It's probably going to be louder than shit. There we go. Let's see.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? So, anyway, stop for lunch. Catch up with you guys in just a few.
Could you guys hear it that time? I hope you can. A bit louder? I can't go any louder than that. That's it. In fact, I should go back down here and move this back down before I blow my ears out. There we go. Good point, Brock. What did Brock say? What did I miss? Same. Hey, Stuck, how you doing? Was that loud enough for you? Do you understand what I'm saying? How do you separate? I don't know how to do it. Chris probably does. How do you separate when I'm talking like that and the music's playing? It's all one audio to me. So I don't know how, besides dropping all the audio, and I don't know. You guys know. Only marginal louder. It's a StreamYard setting. Okay. I could go in and do that, but I don't know. But do you understand what I'm saying? It's like when I'm talking and it's going on, it's all one thing in my brain. In your brain, you probably know, but me. I know Richard could do it in a heartbeat because he's got the whole deal on his, his deal. And it's not that on his laptop or whatever, the file. He did send me the file, the original file somewhere. I have to look for it, but uh, let's see. Put it in the form of a question. What did I miss? So anyway, I don't have any water. I don't have anything to drink. I wasn't prepared, but it's been an hour and 10 minutes or so. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. I'm going to do one. What's today anyway? Today's Tuesday, so Thursday we'll have a morning session. And Thursday, isn't somebody else on Thursday nights? Somebody being spanked by a bear or something is going to be on, but I don't remember what time. So if you would like to shamelessly go ahead and let everybody know when that is, Chris, that would work for me, because I don't know what time it is either. I think I missed the last one, but I think you're like late, 9 o'clock, or for me, late, 9 o'clock. God, am I old. I got to get a life. But you know nothing. I believe it's Thursday nights. I just don't know the time, the Thailand time. Anyway, but thanks, Dave. Best wishes. Hey, I appreciate it, everybody. You guys are awesome. What's spanked by a bear? But I don't want to miss the next one. But for Richards were like at 10 o'clock at night, and I went to sleep at 7. Set my alarm for 9:30. Woke up and had a cup of coffee, and I could almost stay awake for Richard's whole show. So I will see you guys before Ron. Like I said, on Thursday, I'll do them all the way up until the day before I leave. Because the flight I've got, I fly out of Buriram to Bangkok. I don't even have to stay Bangkok one day. I go over to the other airport and have to wait like four hours or something, and the flight takes off to LAX. Coming back, I don't get into Bangkok until 10 o'clock at night, and so I'll stay the night, and then I got to be up 7 o'clock in the morning to flight from the other airport, which I got to go back to Buriram. So I'll go over to where the other airport is, find a hotel that's close, come over at 5 o'clock in the morning, hop on an AirAsia deal, and be back on the 15th, I believe it is. So I'll let everybody know, but I'm definitely going to do it every other day until I leave. So again, thanks everybody for all the condolences. It's been awesome. It has helped me, because you can always say, you can tell people to go, my condolences, that don't give a shit, right? But I know each and every one of you do, and it's kind of unbelievable, that we've all met here on YouTube and have struck up such good friendships and a family here. That's why I hope this channel never ends. I'm hoping I'm like 90 and I have to yell to my younger wife to hurry up with the Pampers because I need to be changed in the middle of a live stream, and that'll be some content that you don't want to watch. So I really enjoy it. I enjoy this channel. I enjoy doing these live streams. You guys are, hey Jay, you made it. I really appreciate it. And if you guys aren't, and I'll play my or say my my deal, both the intros and the outros on this live streams, which are not copyright claimed. They were in the beginning, though. I just want to let you know that I had to change the music on these, but Richard did an awesome job. I really enjoy it. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Click the deal, ring the bell, or remember every other day that more than likely Gotta Love Thailand will be doing a live stream at 8:30 on Thailand time in the morning. And have a great morning, a great afternoon, and a great evening. See you.